Basement. Down to the basement. Go, go, go.
Card. You were supposed to get them.
Okay, now from here on, complex circumstances starts with the bonus. Fluid in the middle. And the last thing you do will be very fair. Don't forget all the water and lights on the everyone else comes in on 11. Got it? Understand?
Good evening. We ask that you treat this graduation ceremony with the utmost respect. Every graduate deserves to hear his or her name announced. Please refrain from using any noisemakers, horns, bells, yells, or any other distractors that are not conducive to maintaining the dignity and grandeur of this event. We ask that you hold your applause and congratulatory yells until after all the names have been called, so that the next name can be clearly heard. Your assistants will provide the very best graduation for each student. Thank you in advance for your cooperation to ensure a dignified graduation ceremony. Buenas noches. Se le pide que trate esta ceremonia con el máximo respeto posible. Cada estudiante que se gradúa merece escuchar su nombre cuando es anunciado. Se le pide abstenerse de utilizar cornetas, bocinas de aire, campanas, gritos o cualquier otro objeto o gestos distractores que no sean apropiados para mantener la dignidad y la grandeza de este evento. Le pedimos que contenga sus aplausos y gritos de felicitación hasta después de que todos los nombres hayan sido anunciados. De esa manera, el siguiente nombre podrá ser escuchado claramente. Su cooperación nos ayudará a proporcionar la mejor ceremonia de graduación para cada estudiante. Gracias de antemano por su cooperación en garantizar una digna ceremonia de graduación. Permiso.
Please allow senior band members to join the band. Will everyone please stand for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. The Star-Spangled Banner will feature the senior band members. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, one and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Order, arms. Ready, ice. Hold guard, halt. Present, arms. Order, arms. Ready, haste. Forward, march.
You may now be seated.
Good evening, and welcome to the class of 2017 commencement exercises for Hillcrest High School. I am Mr. Christopher Bear, the principal at Hillcrest High School, and I am honored to share in this very important and distinguished event. I ask that each of you behave with dignity and respect. Please refrain from applause and comments when students' names are called. Your appropriate behavior will provide a positive experience for all of our graduates. I'd like to thank a few of our special guests seated on the platform this evening. Our commencement speaker, Dr. Michael Sorrell. Jolie Healy, Assistant Superintendent, and our Executive Director, Dr. Mark Ramirez. Also, I'd like to take a moment to introduce a few special students featured in tonight's commencement. First is Devaney Morales, the 2017 Salutatorian. Delaney Shue, the 2017 Salutatorian. Vanessa Martinez, Senior Class President. And Crystal Duran, Battalion Commander for the JROTC. Our announcer tonight will be Ms. Karina Sotomayor, a teacher at Hillcrest. We are pleased tonight to have with us our commencement speaker, Dr. Michael Sorrell. Dr. Michael Sorrell is the 34th president of Paul Quinn College. Under his leadership, the school has become one of the most innovative small colleges in America and is rapidly becoming a model for urban higher education by focusing on academic rigor, experimental learning, and entrepreneurship. Michael is very active in the community. Some of the entities for which he serves as a trustee or director are Duke University Sanford School of Public Policy, the College Board, M&T Bank, Teach for America, Earth Day Texas, Dallas Regional Chamber, the Dallas Foundation, the Tate Distinguished Lecture Series, and the Department of Education Policy and Leadership for the Simmons School of Education at SMU. The Washington Monthly named President Sorrell one of America's 10 most innovative college presidents. Additionally, he has been awarded the 2016 Martin Luther King Jr. Justice Award from the Dallas Bar Association. 2016 Distinguished Alumni Award from the University of Pennsylvania's Graduate School of Education, HBCU Male President of the Year by HBCU Digest, the Excellence in Education Distinguished Alumni Award from his high school, St. Ignatius College Prep in Chicago, Illinois, and the Kenneth Pye Award for Excellence in Education from the Alumni Association of Duke University Law School. Without further ado, Dr. Michael Sorrell.
Good evening. All right, we're going to have to do that again. I come out of the black church tradition, and the black church tradition is a call and response tradition. So when you say something, people say something back to you. So let's try this one more time. Good evening. They're much, much better. It is a pleasure to be here with you again this year. I had the good fortune of being the graduation speaker last year, and I always love my time at Hillcrest. I want to thank Principal Bear for all his hard work and his service. I also want to thank Ms. Sherrington, Debbie Sherrington, for the invitation to be here. Let's give her a hand. So this year, though, I brought a friend along with me who's going to help me with this graduation address. 4 years ago, she was sitting exactly where our graduates are sitting. She was a high school senior at Hillcrest High School, and she was on her way to being a presidential scholar at Paul Quinn College. Well, 4 years later, she sits here with me as a graduate of Paul Quinn College. She graduated a few weeks ago. Yeah, let's give her a hand. Her name is Ide Sierra, and she's amazing. She has been an extraordinary leader on our campus for 4 years. She maintained her presidential scholarship, which meant that she went to school for free. And I was proud to sign those checks every year. She is a voice for change. She is a voice for good. Most importantly, she's a voice that comes from the places where you come from. And I just thought that instead of listening to me for the entire time, that it might be more impactful to listen to someone who sat where you sat and who is the same person that you are. So, with no further ado, please join me in welcoming a Hillcrest High School alum, a Paul Quinn College alum, the lovely, talented, and brilliant Miss Ide Sierra.
Good evening, class of 2017. My name is Ide Sierra, and 4 years ago, I sat where you guys were sitting. It was a magical moment, and I'm sure you all know that moment that's how you feel at this moment. You guys should be very proud of yourselves. Graduating from high school may not seem like it's this sort of big deal, but it actually is. You guys put hard work and long hours, and you may have missed a party or two to make the grade and to pass that class. So by judging by the applauses and the smiles of your family, I know that they're very proud of you, and you should be too. Going to college was a dream that I always had, but as it got closer to my graduating year, class of 2013, it seemed like it wasn't going to happen. But one day, sitting in a teacher's class, I was able to meet Jessica Lara, who was the recruiter for Paul Quinn College. I wasn't too sure if I wanted to go to Paul Quinn College or college at all, but one thing that you guys should know is to never be scared to say no. Always try to look for the best opportunities that are presented to you, and even if you're scared, say yes, because out of fear comes growth. And if you push yourself, then you will grow too. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm nervous. In this world full of chaos and people that may not be so kind, remember to always be kind, because you never know when somebody is having a bad day or somebody needs a word of encouragement or two. You guys have a big graduating class, and hopefully as years go by, you guys will be able to connect and to keep the friendships that you have and make even more friendships. Friendships are important, especially in a world that is full of chaos at the moment. Never be scared to speak your truth. Always remember that your voice is important and that you need to be the best version of you that you can be at all times. Give your hard effort every single day and never give up. Some of you may not be looking at college right now, and that's okay. You earned the right to take a break. It doesn't matter where you start, how late you start, how long it takes you. All that matters is that you finish and you become successful for yourself, and for your family. Class of 2017, congratulations on all your hard work, and we cannot wait to see the people that you become in the future. Thank you.
I am so incredibly proud of Ide. She told you to be kind. She told you to speak your truth. I'm going to add, you have to lead. You have to lead because you cannot assume that those who are in leadership positions are qualified to lead better than you. We tell our students to lead from wherever you are. And we mean that. We live in a time where we need your voice. We need your passion. We need your beliefs, we need your principles, and we need your values. We need you to stand up for what you know is right. We need you to encourage those who are around you to stand up for what is right. There will always be those tyrants among us who tell you to be small, who tell you to live in fear, who tell you to run away and hide. We are telling you to stand up and be seen, stand up and be accounted for, stand up and make your presence felt. But not just for yourselves and not just for the people who look like you or who are in the neighborhoods where you come from. Stand up for those who have no one to stand up for them. Be strong for those who are weak. Be kind to those who have no friends. Be the leaders that you dream of being. Because in those places, in those dreams, is where reality begins to change. There will be those who tell you you are crazy. I will tell you it's okay to be told that you are crazy, because it is the crazy ones who change the world. It is those people who are bold enough to believe that change can occur, who are bold enough to believe in hope, who are bold enough to believe that there is a better way. And that better way does not come from tearing people down. That better way comes from building people up. Don't spend your, do not spend your time with those individuals who make you feel small. Spend your time with those individuals who help make you tall. That is what you are to do. You are to be people who lift other people. You are not to be people who tear people down. There's no joy in that, there's no pride in that, and there's no honor in that. Be honorable people. Be people who are unafraid to love. Find great loves in your life. Find someone that you care about more than anyone else. Find a cause that you care about more than anything else. And then devote yourself to making those dreams come true. We need people who dream. We need people who lift other people. We need people who are brave enough to speak truth to power and never back down. This is the era we live in now. We live in an era that needs you, to be the best version of you. And when you do that, when you stand up for others, you may be surprised to see how many people stand up with you. And we will tell you this, at Paul Quinn College, we stand for those who stand for others. We stand for those who believe in others. We stand for those who invest in people, and we stand for those who are unafraid to be different. Be different, be courageous, be bold, be brave, but most of all, lead. Lead people to better places. I wish you the very best for your lives. I hope that today is not the best day of your life. I hope you look back at today and this is the launching pad of your life. This should be the start of a great life. Go have that great life. Thank you, and I can't wait to see who you become.
Good evening. My name is Vanessa Martinez, and I am the 2017 Senior Class President. It is an honor to be given the chance to recollect the times we had together these past 4 years. Wow, it's amazing we're here, finally graduating. Parents, I'm sure you're probably wondering where the years have gone. As you look upon the accomplishments of your child, it doesn't seem that long ago when these young adults were making their way to kindergarten. Many of us began our journey at Arthur Kramer or Pershing Elementary. Seniors, we never thought this day would come. We prayed for its quick delivery, crossed days off our calendars, counted hours, minutes, and seconds, and now it's here. Do you remember our freshman year? We were all shy and never stood up during pep rallies. When it was time for our class chants to get the spirit stick, the only ones that would actually stood and yelled their hearts out were Carla, Juan, and Gilmar Juarez. You guys made the pep rallies 10 times better, seeing you guys pumping up the crowd and getting all of us to scream our hearts out to get that spirit stick. During our sophomore year, we became an even greater family when we lost one of our own, Luis Herrera. The support and unity of our class was unimaginable, and it created a better bond between us. Our junior year was one of the toughest years yet. We had SATs, ACTs, ranking, and our last moments to show our preferred colleges and universities what we are made of. The class of 2017 is one of the most competitive classes Hillcrest has ever seen. During our junior year, we had the privilege of being taught by one of the greatest teachers of all time, Mr. Wright. One of the best memories from his class was during my class period. Mr. Wright was in the middle of teaching, and next door, Mr. Van Soy was on his planning period and blasting music in his classroom. A couple minutes later, Mr. Van Soy came into the classroom through one of Mr. Wright's lectures, singing around the classroom, and then he left. And finally, our senior year, the year we were all waiting for. From experiencing 2 crossovers to senior retreat the first week of school, all the changes we had to adapt to, late buses to take us to prom, a real fire drill, and going through one of the most painful and rigorous AP classes this year, Van Soy's AP Government and Economics. So while I'm here, I figured I would exercise my privilege, my presidential privilege, and thank a few people who have filled my life with amazing memories. Mom, you have been an inspiration in my life. You have shown me to be patient for things, and if things aren't for me, well, it just wasn't meant to be. You have shown me how to be a fighter and fight for the things I want. Our family has been united because of you and your hard work. And Dad, you have shown me how to be a hard worker. You work endless hours in order to provide a home for us. Thank you for all the times you took me to 7-Eleven, even though I would beg you to take me to Starbucks all the time. To both of you, I say, puro fierro, compa. Miss Ferguson, you have been such a role model for me. No one has ever pushed me as much as you have for going to college, other than my mom. You have taught me everything I needed to know to follow my dreams, and once those dreams have been achieved, you make even more. We've been together since freshman year, and you have helped me grow into a strong leader and person that I am today. Even though we had a pretty rough start, I have grown to love you so much, and we are finally leaving together. You have been such an amazing teacher and friend, and the bond that the AVID program has made will be unbreakable thanks to you. To my best friends, you guys know who you are. You practically became my family, and one thing I know is we can't live without each other. Once in a while, someone comes into your life and changes everything. My person has been by my side since first grade. We joined the basketball and volleyball team, of course, in elementary school, and even got our first job together. Kugwa Kumsen, I trust you the way I trust no one else. And no time or distance will break our bond. You have made me so proud, and I'm so grateful that I've got to spend my years of school with you. All of you make it easy to feel right at home and make me feel safe. We have had so many jokes, tears, memories, laughs, fights, and dreams. We've come a long way, and we still have so much to go. I'm so glad that I had you guys through my whole way here. I wish your life is everything you deserve because, in my opinion, you guys deserve the world. I will stand by you guys forever, and my heart will always belong to you. Finally, senior class of 2017. If there's one thing I've learned about us is that we are born to lead. We are family. Yes, an extremely dysfunctional one, but we are a united force to be reckoned with. In this class, we are future surgeons, researchers, engineers, litigators, and possibly the next President of the United States. Hey, with this past election, anything is possible. So 2017 senior class of Hillcrest High School. Follow your passions, stay true to yourself, and never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means, you should follow it. Yeah. Congratulations, class of 2017. And now, the award-winning Panther Pride Band will perform Blue and Green, conducted by Mr. Adam Bryan Smith.
Thank you, Hillcrest Band. At this time, I would like to honor those graduating seniors who deserve special recognition. If you've been offered a scholarship, please stand. Thank you. If you earned college credit by AP exam, dual credit classes, please stand. Some of these students have earned 15 or more college credits that has earned them a semester of college. Please be seated. I also want to recognize all the graduates who have participated in other college and career readiness access programs such as AVID. If you participated in our college and career readiness access programs, please stand. Thank you. I would like to recognize any graduates who have enlisted in one of the branches of military. If you have enlisted to serve, please stand at this time. We are all grateful for your willingness to serve our country. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce the person who will graduate as salutatorian and will be attending Baylor University this fall. Delaney Shue has been a true leader at Hillcrest. Here's just a few of her accomplishments. She was awarded the President's Gold Scholarship for $80,000 from Baylor University, as well as the Invitation to Excellence Scholarship. She was editor for the Hillcrest Hurricane and a member of the National Honor Society. It is with great pride that I present the salutatorian for the class of 2017, Delaney Shue.
Well, I found out I was salutatorian at noon yesterday, so just forgive me and bear with me here. Anyways, class of 2017, we finally made it. I have to be honest with you guys and say that I've waited for this moment. I've actually had a countdown on my phone since the beginning of freshman year. And I want to start with thank yous because without these people, I wouldn't be standing here today talking to you. I want to thank the administration, all the teachers I've had throughout my time at Hillcrest. In particular, I want to thank the teachers I had during my senior year and a few others who I'm especially close to. I want to thank Dr. Shamugan, Mr. Davenport, and Ms. Kirkham for always checking up on me in the hallways or whenever I stop by to see them in their classes. Thank you, Mr. Van Soy, for always making class interesting and making sure we're well fed. Thank you, Dr. Savant, for genuinely caring about the education of all of your students. Thank you, Ms. Oribori, for making my many science classes interesting and sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you, Ms. Huntley, for making me a better writer and somehow making English fun. Thank you, Ms. Todd, for introducing me to the Hillcrest Hurricane and encouraging me to join the publication. And thank you, Ms. Boone, for being the best advisor I could ever ask for and so easily taking over while so much change was going on. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to my friends for making my high school experience the best I could ever ask for, and thank you to my family for believing in me, uplifting me, and always encouraging me to do my best. As most of you know, I didn't go to Franklin during middle school like the rest of our class. I went to William B. Travis, and last minute I decided that I wanted a normal high school experience, so I decided to come to Hillcrest instead of Townview. I didn't think about the fact that I didn't know anybody here besides some people who were older than me and a couple who I hadn't talked to since second grade until the week before school started. On the first day of school, actually, I got home and I sat in the car and I refused to get out until my mom agreed to take me out of Hillcrest and homeschool me. Obviously, I lost that battle, so here I am 4 years later. The first week of school was not fun, and I barely talked to anybody, and I just sat in the back of my classes and wondered when I was going to be able to go home. Something changed after that first month of school. I began to make friends. I reunited with some people I knew from Preston Hollow Elementary and other childhood activities, and they introduced me to their friends, so I began to become more comfortable in school. 4 years later, those friends that I made are still my best friends, and I've come to realize something about Hillcrest. There's a sense of camaraderie in our school that I believe is rare in high schools. At the beginning of every school year since freshman year, I haven't had to worry about whether or not my best friends would be in my classes because our grade was so close that you would find a friend in almost every class period. Even if I didn't know anybody, by the end of the week, I would have some new friends. That is something I want to thank all of you for. You have welcomed me into your class, and many of you have been a friend to me in some way over the past 4 years. Obviously, not everybody in our grade is close with each other, but during senior awards yesterday, I was delighted at the end because there wasn't a single person who didn't get a cheer from the section of students. Because of the kindness that I believe our grade so flawlessly represents, I challenge all of you to not let this be the last time we interact with the people in this room. Friendship like we have at Hillcrest is something that is hard to come by, and I hope we can all hold on to this sense of warmth that we're feeling right now. We have all gone through many firsts and many lasts together, and that bond is something that will last a lifetime. We will forever show our children and grandchildren pictures of us from tonight, and we will remember what it feels like to walk across this stage. What I want us to remember is what it felt like to be together as a class for the past 4 years, what it felt like when we would just sit at lunch and visit with each other, or what it would feel like when we would just wave across to each other in the hallways. I promise I'm not trying to make you guys cry, but I truly believe we all need to reflect on our last 4 years and appreciate it for what it was. You all know I was the first to say that I can't wait to graduate, but recently I've been realizing just how lucky we are to be able to graduate with this group of people. So thank you guys for showing me what hard work looks like, for welcoming me into your class, for showing me what a down-to-earth group of people you are, and for making these last 4 years so memorable. I can't wait to reminisce about this day with you guys when we see each other in the future, and I'm so excited to see what you all will accomplish. Congratulations, Hillcrest High School, class of 2017.
It is also with great pride that I present the Salutatorian for the class of 2017. Baylor University incoming freshman and neuroscience major, Devaney Morales. Here are just a few of Devaney's accomplishments. Devaney is a Dallas ISD scholar, participant in the Mayor's Fellow Internship Program, and NAF Track certified. Additionally, she's a member of the National Honor Society, director of the Interact Rotary Club, and takes part in both the Biomedical Research Program and the Academy of Engineering. Devaney is the recipient of the Dallas ISD Superintendent Scholarship, the Service Above Self Scholarship, the John Lampert Memorial Scholarship, the 2017 Dream Scholarship, First in Line LLC Baylor University Scholarship, and the Baylor Provost Gold Scholarship. Please help me welcome Ms. Devaney Morales.
Good evening. Before starting my speech, I want to thank Ms. Sherrington, Ms. O'Connell, and several other teachers and parents that made this senior year awesome and this ceremony possible. So seniors, can you please help me give a round of applause to these individuals? Teachers, staff, students, family, and friends, thank you for coming to our graduation ceremony of Hillcrest class of 2017. Seniors, we made it. 4 years ago, I was sitting out there in the crowd in the graduation of Hillcrest class of 2013 at Lowesfield. At the time, I was unaware of what ranking meant or how graduation ceremonies work, but I clearly remember when 2 graduates went up to the podium and gave their speeches. As I sat there listening, I turned to my mom and whispered, "Mom, un día yo voy a estar ahí. Mom, one day I'm going to be up there speaking." 4 years later, here I am. Here we are. Although I had no idea of what I was getting myself into when I said I was going to be up there speaking, I set a point, a destination that I wanted to reach. Similarly, we all set a point that we worked hard every day to reach, and we did. Today, we are walking the stage and receiving the signed piece of paper that officially states and culminates our 13 years, that's including kindergarten, of education and hard work. No more 30-minute lunch breaks, passes to the restroom, long lines, sitting in the toilet wondering how it is that you can get toilet paper, and sadly, no more of Mr. Vinsoy's snacks that saved you from dying of hunger in the middle of the day. Clap to Mr. Vinsoy. This was a difficult path, both emotionally and physically, but it paid off. However, I'm sure that most graduates agree with me that we couldn't have done it without the people around us. I want to take some time to thank some of the many people who helped me in my life and helped me get to the point where I am today. Before starting to mention names, I first want to thank God for leading me through these years and helping me accomplish things that I would have never thought I could reach. Without him, I wouldn't be here today. Now, there are two persons that helped me not only through these 13 years of education, but throughout my entire life, from being a newborn baby until today. Those are my parents. Even though this may sound really cheesy, and is probably said by almost every son and daughter in the world, my parents are truly my heroes. My parents are the kindest, most hardworking, and humble persons I know. And I'm not just saying that so that they throw me a graduation party. Although they didn't always have the resources to provide me with the best, or didn't know enough to help me through school and the college process, they gave me something even better. They gave me love and support. They woke up early with me, they cried with me, they celebrated with me, they prayed with me, they stressed with me, everything except go to school and do homework with me. Lucky them. They taught me that no barrier is ever too big to stop me from reaching my dreams. Another person who impacted my life back in elementary school is Ms. Loscott. Ms. Loscott was my kindergarten and 4th grade teacher at Julian T. Saldivar Elementary School, and is now, which I am very proud of, principal of Burnett Davy G. Elementary School. She is sitting here tonight, and Ms. Loscott, I want to say thank you. Teachers, sometimes you may get stressed with our intolerable behavior or impatient with our extremely short attention span, but believe me, we listen. Ms. Loscott was that teacher that first made me realize that I was capable of so much more than just coming to school and following rules. Another teacher who is also very close to my heart is Dr. Shamugan. She was basically my mentor throughout these final years of high school. I came to her with all my thoughts, worries, and college news, and she was always open and willing to help. If you were ever looking for me on a school day, you would always find me either in Dr. Shamugan's room or Ms. Kirkham's office. To Ms. Kirkham, thank you for all your help in being more than just a college advisor, for being a friend. If I could name every person who made this 13 years of my life special, I would. But we would be here all night long, and Ms. Orobori probably wouldn't like it because she warned me that she still had school tomorrow. Hillcrest teachers and staff, thank you for sharing your time and knowledge with us. There is no way we can pay all of this back to you other than make you all proud. Seniors, you're all very special and will have a place in my heart, as we all go our different ways and follow our dreams. All I can say is congratulations, and I am sure that your friends or family are as proud as I am of all of us today. Class, homework, tests, tutoring, naps, Netflix, studying, really paid off, and here we are today, graduating from the easiest stage in our life, as Mr. Vinsoy told us. Tonight, I don't just want to leave with you that I was #1 in the class, or that I spent hours in Ms. Kirkham's office. I want to remind you all that you are capable of so much more than you can imagine. As humans, we sometimes tend to think very low of ourselves or are too scared to take a risk. But really, just take it. Be a savage, as some of us say. The road may seem unclear and impossible, but somewhere out there, there's a point B to get to. This point B may be a lifelong goal or just a goal as small as buying a car. But if you set it, it can be accomplished. For example, when using a GPS, how is it possible to get from your location to a certain destination without typing the address of where you wish to go? This is the same in life. How will one expect to go forward in life without actually stating where you want to get to? Now, like the GPS, several routes are going to be presented to you, but it is now on you to choose a suited path for you. So, choose your destination, don't be scared. Whether it be the long way or the shortcut, you'll eventually get there if you persevere through the traffic. Today, we all arrived at one destination, but it's time to set another. Okay, this was only my introduction, now I'll be starting my actual speech. Just kidding. I know you're all eager to walk the stage tonight. I personally have been waiting for this day since the very first day of school. So, congratulations again, guys, and thank you. You all made this senior year very memorable. Now, can I hear a last seniors? Thank you.
We are honored to have with us Assistant Superintendent for the Dallas Independent School District, Ms. Jolie Healy. As principal of Hillcrest High School, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all the requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diplomas, or they otherwise qualified to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District.
Good evening. I am Jolie Healy, and as an Assistant Superintendent for the Dallas Independent School District, I am pleased to confirm the certification of the 2017 graduating class of Hillcrest High School.
Seniors, please prepare to graduate. Come forward to receive your diplomas.
Those two students, I don't know if they'll come up or not, but this is a card now. So I'll just put it right here.
Devaney Michelle Morales. Delaney Elizabeth Shue. Vanessa Viridiana Martinez. Crystal Duran. Bibrook Abdallah Jamal. Jonathan Adriel Mondragon. Lisbeth Tudon Velázquez. Edward De Leon. Johan Gonzalez. Kukua Kumsen. Kihan Resvan. Maria Lisbeth Flores. Johan Dragos Ilka. Hunter Walsh LaForce. Carlos Antonio Hernández. Fiona González. Cindy Janet Gómez. Jennifer Rodríguez. Idania Castro. Carlos Alarcón Muñoz. Margaret Rihanna Matheny. Olivia Ann Sherrington. Madison Kelly. Melanie Ann Perkle. Alexa Garza. Zachary Elijah Lampert. Samantha Gutierrez. Bernard Wendell Parker II.
Let's put these behind it.
Ixela Costa Velázquez. Yvonne Aguilar. Jordan Maxwell Akins. Jacob Luis Alexander. Elizabeth Mariana Altamirano. Stephanie Noemi Alvarado. Irvin Angon. Alondra Arellano. Sergio Abraham Argote. Christopher Baena. Eric Raúl Baena. Maria Avante Antoine Baines. Marisela Barbosa. Keisha Diane Burns. Cruz Barrera II. Canaan Gilma Bacala. Murphy Scott Benton. Silvia Areli Briceño. Kimberly Annette Brooks. Wellington James Bugg. Kennedy Ayana Burke. Adam Carlos Burkhalter. Juan M. Calixto. Ernesto Adalberto Canjay. Rajon Alex Carradine. Rebecca Lynn Casey. Romana Castañeda. Annabelle Castillo. Jessica Castillo. Dagoberto Castro. Simon Peter Castro. Guadalupe Catalán Flores. Evelyn Catalán.
Jaquay. I'd say Jaquay. Yeah, Jaquay.
Nélida Catalán. Luis Alberto Cervantes. Jia Ping Chen. Patience Chungoke. Felicity Ann Cordero. Stephanie Vanessa Correas. Bianca Evangelina Corpus. Luis Javier Cortés Sánchez. Ivonne Alejandra Crispin García. Rafael Cruz. Blake Malule Colbert. O'Neill Jr. Dawson II. Trevon O'Neill Dawson. Yuridia de la Rosa. Carmen Lisbeth Domínguez Emenet. Andrew Ivan Domínguez. Marlon Demetrius Eccles II. Jennifer Elizalde Ramirez. Ashley Joanna Escobar. Elvin Escudero. Kevin Fernández. Anthony Diego Flores Aragón. Victoria Sky Flores Garza. Marcelo Flores. Jonathan Frausta Ojeda. Jennifer Gallegos. Jasmine Galloway. Roberto Gámez. Leslie García. María Fernanda García. Elizabeth Garza. Jacob Garza. Megan J. Janikov. Sharon Waringa Gitao. Philip Andrew Glispin. Judith Gomez. Ashley Nicole Gonzalez. Joanna Itzel Gonzalez. Juan Alejandro González. Leslie Jasmine González. María del Rosario Webb. Jonathan Guerreca. Tania Guerrero García. Luis Daniel Guerrero. Luis Alberto Guillén. Ladarian Jaquay Hammond. Harrison Lyle Harvey. Mahfouz Ibrahim Hassan. Cameron Hatton. Erica Lynette Henderson. Brianna M. Hernandez. Lisette Guadalupe Hernandez. Johanna Page Hill. Michael Nelson Hillebrand. Brianna Monet Hines. Haley Hines. Gerard Hoffman Gray. Peyton Elise Hunter. Edward Jonas Ibarra. Bridget Nicole Jackson. Brittany Natasha Jackson. Broder Douglas Stolwell Jackson. Keisha Timmy Jackson. Wesley Terrell Jackson. Dallas Zane Jacobs Jr. Crystal Marie Jaime. Seyoon Jiang. Amaru Johnson. Joseph Johnson. Briandre Jones. Gilmar Juárez. Jacqueline Alejandra Juárez. Baker Benjamin Casa. Zane Johnson Kors. Saúl Landa Verde. Alfredo Leal. Brenda Daniela Ledesma. Luis Manuel Lima. Ana Gabriela López Castillo. Alexander Manuel López. Diana Saraí López Montero. Emily López Almazán. Isis López. Jesús Manuel López Jr. Juan Manuel López. Sarabeli Luis. Ingrid Camila Marroquín. Guadalupe Martínez Patlán. Arleni Diana Martínez. Gabriela Martínez. Oscar Daniel Martínez. Saraí Martínez. Wendy Michelle Martí. Adamaris Maruri Núñez. Tremel Ian McIntosh. Jasmine Gabriela Mejía. Armando Méndez. Julissa Mendoza. Jonathan Bata Menstab. Mohammed Hassan Mohammed. Jennifer Alexia Morales. Jesús Morales. Jesús Moreno III. Michael Anthony Moreno. Rachel Mueni. Terrence Mullings. Jennifer Maria Muñoz. Umi Nabila. Lorena Nájera. Verónica Nieto. Eugenia Esmeralda Niño. Silvia Daniela Noriega. David Ntwari. George Ogbona. Eunice Marcela Ordaz. Giovanni Orozco García. Alfredo Marcos Padilla. Carla Paola Pánfilo. María F. Perdomo. Joel Ángel Pérez Martínez. Stephanie Bernadina Pérez. Layana Petri. Valeria Puebla. Theodora Ellen Kwanzaa. Ilian Dene Cavedo. Daniela Quintana. José Eugenio Quintanilla. Lluvia Jazmín Ramírez. Susan Nicole Ramos. Guadalupe Rayas. Reagan Catherine Reeves. Abigail Evelyn Reza. Helen Karina Rivas. Victorino Alejandro Rivera. Julio César Robles. Roberto Carlos Rodríguez Díaz. Jennifer Edith Rodríguez. Osvaldo Enrique Rodríguez. Angeline Rosas. Adrian Ruiz. José Luis Sánchez Rodríguez. Juan Antonio Sandoval. Bryn Delaney Scott. Jeremiah Anthony Segura. Tristan Diego Segura. Saúl Serrano Alarcón. Victoria Serrano Rojas. Catherine Elizabeth Soriano Melar. Aileen Viridiana Soto Lambert. Savoria Danae Suter. Anton Stewart. Kyra Lavelle Tavice. Decorian Taylor. Kathleen Torres Villalba. Kimberly Torres Villalba. Agustín Damian Torres. Jasmine Turner McCoy. Gilberto Uriostegui Ramírez Jr. Carlos Valeriano. Jake Varela. Liliana Vega Gutiérrez. Lisbeth Velasco. Jacqueline Vélez. Andy Verdugo. Eric Andrés Virrueta. Tayasmin Shanil Ward. John Enrique Zamora Hernández. Ivan Zapote. George Zapote. Dante Zato. Keith Adam Zúñiga.
Congratulations, Hillcrest High School graduating class of 2017. Will the class of 2017 please stand for the alma mater? Friends, family, and community members, thank you all for attending tonight's graduation ceremony. You may meet your graduates in the lobby following the recessional. And now to our senior class. The moment you worked for and look forward to, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side, signifying your graduation. Congratulations.